Hello. 4 o'clock, January 26th, 2015. Pampered bees, theOZer style. West Colony Postmortem. I have ordered another 3-pound box of bees that will be arriving the last Saturday in April. April 25th, the last Saturday in April. I'll have a 3-pound box of bees to bunk back into that hive that I will of course have set up and prepared for that event. So then I look forward to that happening. I will of course have it on vid, all that stuff. You bet you I will. From the hive, the West Colony hive that has died off and has left the hive with nothing else. I harvested honey from many of the bars inside the hive. This is the honey that I harvested. I didn't count the sticks, how many bars. But every bar in there was a brood bar that had honey on the top, and then you could see the brood comb underneath it, which I've left in the hive for the other bees to salvage what they can from. So all of these are blocks of honey. Beautiful, beautiful blocks of honey. There's a few different ways we're going to harvest this comb. Now that we can go about, I have a duck press. Of all things, one time on Amazon we had the ability to buy a very expensive restaurant quality duck press used in the fancy restaurants. I'm pressing duck for a few dollars, if that. So we'll try the duck press and see if that works. If nothing else, you can simply take this comb and crush it up, mail it out with your hands out in gloves, in a colander and let it sit overnight and it will seep out and drain. This part of the vid coming up will show the remnants in the hive of the bottom parts of these combs that I harvested the honey from. The needle and the damage done. Well, this is what's left of the comb. What I was impressed with is that there was very little, very little crossbar. Matter of fact, no crossbar combing of this hive. But this is the bottom part of a lot of the comb that was in the hive. Almost all of these, matter of fact all of these, had honey on the top part of the bar. These are brood combs. This dark color is quite natural, normal, whatever you call it. It shows that these combs were brood combs and that they were used a lot to make a lot of bees. Where I cut the comb off to harvest the honey, there was still a little area on a lot of them that had nectar and or non-capped honey. Honey does need to sit for a bit in a comb cell before it and ferments a bit, to use that term, before bees then will cap honey. So honey does take a curing period of time, a time to cure before it is capped. But the bees can still, as you see, salvage food from this comb. Yeah, there's the, you can see nectar, clusters of nectar pollen, nectar.
that they also store in the cells.
This comb is from the front of the hive it was on the flat board, so it wasn't until they ran out of room on the bars that had splines that they used the front part of the hive to build comb. They built 4 of these on the front, pretty neat really. You can see how brood was being used for brood, as all of the other comb in the top bar hives appears to be. It's all brood comb. They will put honey in the top of the comb, and then down in this area it's fully utilized for brood, and after a while it darkens like this. We are going to use a screen in the last 10 bars or so of the hive in the spring. Put in a screen to keep the queen out of that area, hoping that the worker bees will build comb in there, and also honey will fill it up with those combs up with honey, and those will become true honeycomb combs. We will see. theOZer, Pampered Bees, theOZer style. West Colony Postmortem. Thank you for watching my vid. Bee people, you are all cherished people in my book. Love, peace.